Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to XCOM Enemy Within Long War, Classic Iron Man. My name is Anthiar, and we have another UFO on the ground that we blew up, that we get to go take on. So, again, it's March, so we're taking a bunch of privates with one assault that's got a little bit of experience to carry them through if things get a little bit hairy. The map is riparian, light moderate vegetation, so really this is a darn near just a rehash of what we just got out of last time, hopefully without the casualty. I'll try not to make stupid mistakes with my movement and get people killed. But you see we got the ceramic plates. Bringing a medkit this time, not that it would have helped us before. Still lots of flashbangs, a couple grenades for damage if I need it. But we're going to get on the way and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. The downed UFO is in a remote area outside a small town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
Alright, so looks like we're starting in the riverbed this time, which gives us a pretty straight approach to the UFO again. You'll see as I pan it around that crash UFO is pretty much dead ahead. We've got that hill in front of us again, but a little less safe on the sides. Got the hill there on the side, and then the approach up front is again, it looks like the door is closed, which will help us get close for a breach on the UFO. But we're going to have to make that approach first and see what kind of contact we can get. Again, we'll just kind of dash forward. Not actually dash, blue move forward. Kind of get as much of a push forward as we can before we make contact. We want to get to a point where we can get some good firing positions if it does happen, and really the riverbed doesn't give you a lot of options initially. It's pretty linear, and so we're going to need to find something a little bit more substantial.
Yes, sir.
Move into position. Moving to designated position. Understood. Moving out.
J'aimerais mieux.
Okay.
Je rejoins la position.
So here we are, back at the log, up to the hill, overlooking the UFO. We've got an audio indication off there to the right. Not quite sure what it is. Didn't get the chittering of sectoids, but I also didn't really hear the hum of drones, so not quite sure what we were looking at here. But we'll continue pushing forward. Might luck out and find something, get some eyes on, and let us know exactly what we're getting ourselves into. But until we have that contact, we can only carry forward with the plan as we've laid it out to this point.
Moving out.
Tout de suite.
Position confirmed. Yes, Commander.
And hello drones, right at the 28% overwatch, which our rookies still insist on hitting. We get 3 more coming at this one, and it's a hail of bullets to very little, meaning no effect. But our last private gets a 23% and manages to knock the drone out of the air. Apparently for overwatches on our end, if they're rookies, the lower the percentage, the more likely they are to hit. The nice thing about that is it wiped out the pod immediately, so we don't have to worry about fanning out, getting position. We can just keep on moving forward, which we will do right here. This is getting us right up to the UFO, and I'm debating at this point whether or not if I can get up to that door without any triggers, if I want to just go ahead and breach in, try to take the outsider, and then kind of set an ambush for the other enemies when they make their return to try to come to the outsider's defense. It'll really depend on whether or not we're able to actually get all the way up there and set up before contact is made. But it's probably worth a shot, you know, getting rid of that outsider early. I don't have to worry about accidentally revealing it when I'm in combat with another pod. So let's go ahead and give that a try, and we'll see what happens. Of course, it's never a bad idea to go in with a full magazine, so everybody that took a spray and pray at those drones will get a fresh magazine in their weapon, and we'll go ahead and continue with the planned setup.
I'm on the move. Aye, aye. Roger that.
Iду.
And I think I mentioned it before, but when you're setting up for a closed door breach like this on a UFO, you want to be very careful not to actually take those full cover corner positions on the outside edges, because you'll peek around and you'll reveal most of the interior of the UFO, and that will usually activate the outsider, and so then you're stuck without actually being able to get what you're trying to do done. So I had that audio indication, and now I'm trying to decide if I want to try to attack right away, or if I want to wait, and then also, if I do want to attack right away, what's the best way of getting any potential reveals to do what I want? So I'm going to push to the right and see if I can't force that outsider to take cover that gives other people a flanking position, and there he is. And he actually does do something that it works out to my advantage a little bit. He closed with me instead of pulling away, which lets me immediately get a flashbang on him. And I can then use the people at the door to circle around and get a flanking position, kind of try to pin him against that wall a little bit, maybe, to see if we can't get him eliminated here in the first round, or worst case scenario, maybe the round following. The next opportunity I'm trying to take here is to get rid of his cover. You know, the HE grenade. Usually the UFOs are pretty resilient, but that wall's already gotten beat up, as evidenced by the section missing. And so I'm going to toss this HE, see if we can't get him standing in the open. The answer to that question is unfortunately no. So that changes my plan. I'm going to have to get into the UFO now. Or so I thought. The sectoids on the other side, that's going to complicate matters a little bit. Now that outsider is flashed, so I know that his aim is going to be a little bit not as good, although by no stretch of the means is he safe to just go and sit in a flanked position. So I have to figure out a way to either eliminate him, which I might be able to do by hitting run and gun, and get myself over into that flanking position.
Got it. Moving.
Which is exactly what we'll do. If I get a decent amount of damage, I should be able to knock him out of the fight. He took some damage from the grenade, and so with the shotgun planted there. So now all I got to worry about is the sectoids. Now they do have fairly decent positions on me. I don't have anybody really set up to handle that, but I can move over here and then set up some overwatch. If I can maybe get some flanks on them, I can push them out into the overwatch to where their cover is going to be less effective. Unfortunately, even getting that person in heavy cover on the side, it just doesn't look like I've got any decent shots here, so we're going to have to maybe try to thin their numbers. I don't want to give all three of them the opportunity to side panic or shoot me, so we'll just get a AP grenade on that one, wipe him out, and then get some more overwatch and just see what happens. So, kind of as expected, one sector is going to mind merge the other, which makes him a bit more dangerous, but also that means that he is not taking an offensive action against me. And with the second sectoid overwatching, that means, well, he actually didn't take a shot, and if I can just get the flashbang there, unfortunately not so much. I could have just got the flashbang there, could have dealt with that. I really don't want to try to run this overwatch. Sectoid's buffed up, he's got the improved aim. It's just not something that's going to work out well for me in the long run there. liable to get somebody really hurt. So we're gonna have to come up with a different plan here. And with these rookies, that plan is find something over 30% and take a chance. And it actually paid off. Managed to get some damage on him. If he wasn't mind merged, that probably would have killed him. But as it stands, we're going to have to keep pressing forward. Now, with him down at 1 health, I could try, but I'd much rather take the 40% that missed. I could have tried to run that Overwatch. With him, his aim being kind of messed up by how much damage he's taken. But honestly, it's just not looking like I'm going to get much luck here, so I'm just going to go into Overwatch again and see if maybe that little bit of fire I put on him will be enough to panic him into doing something stupid.
Headed there now.
Try to set up our assault for a potential runaround flank here. Of course, we're gonna get the Mind Merge again, which is gonna heal him up a little bit, not a ton. You know, but he does get that 1 point. That extra health that he gains doesn't disappear unless he's already at full health. And so we're kind of stuck right where we were before. Spray and pray might get us what we need to. You know, it's 41. That's not too bad. It's a miss, but. With rookies, sometimes you just have to fall back to volume of fire. So here we go to 34 again, and she's just on point. I don't know what that rookie's thing is for that particular angle, but she was right where we needed her to be. So now with that Overwatch gone, we can move forward, get people into position, and start potentially getting this last sectoid knocked out. Of course, trying to figure out who's going to do what is its own whole complication. I really would have liked to have had a running gun. I would have been able to just close in and do it. Got a chance at the pistol, but no. Shotgun just was too far away. Even though that was a flanking shot, it was just too far away to get any kind of accurate fire on that sectoid. But, you know, he's going to be in a world of hurt. He's got people coming in from multiple angles. Remember, we do have that left side of the UFO, which is above relative to the video now, tied in with the rookie up there. So he's not going to have a lot of choices, and I am going to be able to, no, can't get that flashbang on him from there. That's unfortunate. That would have been really nice to just be able to kind of lock him in position and prevent him from doing anything meaningful. Alas, it was not to be. So we're going to start trying to work around the other side as well, kind of spraying out, get some Overwatch, get people on flanks if possible, and we'll hunker down just in case, but since he's flanked, he's running. And that's pretty typical behavior for any alien that takes cover. They don't like being in a flank position. And to be honest, I can't remember aliens that actually use cover ever really staying in a flank position to take a shot. Unfortunately, the rookie on the left couldn't get far enough forward to get a view on that sectoid. We'll try this full cover position. That's not going to do it either. We know he just kind of ran away, and he probably dashed. Or did 2 single moves. So the shotgun's going to be too far away. Grab the meld. No reason not to. It's right there, and I want to make sure that I get it. And that was 10. It's kind of a lot. Usually when the meld goes up, that means the aliens are advancing faster than you are in terms of their research, and that's not usually a good thing to see. So go ahead and sprint it all the way up. I should be able to get a good view on him. Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's right there. In fact, he's just kind of standing there doing not a whole lot of anything. And that's okay. I prefer sectoids not doing much of anything important. If they're not doing anything, that means there's no plasma coming at me. And plasma hurts. It burns. And the sectoid seems well aware that the end is near, and he charges the Overwatch, which our rookie is all too happy to use to put him face first into
All mission objectives
the
complete.
muddy water. So only 6 aliens on that one. No losses, which is always the what you want to see. Let's get on back, see what kind of promotions we're looking at, and we'll chalk that one up to maybe a little bit of luck and good execution. I don't plan on seeing a whole lot of that as we go forward. March is fairly easy. The sectoids can be dangerous, the drones can be dangerous, but they're also easier to counter than a lot of the other things.
Among the entire
Everybody that was a
That
rookie
takes a
got
solid
promoted.
effort.
We like seeing that. So we'll take care of that kind of a bit later here. Not a lot of stuff to salvage, really. The 30 meld is huge. Those canisters lasted for a while. That's got a couple damage things to sell off, but wow, that's a lot of meld. So got some money, not a whole lot, but selling that replenished the coffers a little bit. Check and see if there's anything worth building here in the engineering, and that's kind of a no. It's unfortunate. Don't have those stuff left, the stuff that I need yet to produce. Aircraft are looking good. I like seeing that, but let's go ahead and just scan forward and see where we see what we get next.
Commander,
Wow, that
we
wasn't
have
a long turnaround at all.
abductions in progress.
But it looks like we have an
The
abduction
locations
mission
are
in
marked on the
Japan,
hologram.
Yokohama. It's another light, so we'll probably be taking a whole plethora of rookies once again. But until then, I hope that everybody enjoyed this video and will return for the future endeavors of XCOM. And until then, take care.